So look, obviously I ain't been on all day, right? This sounds like absolute fuckeries and madness. We was all cool a couple of days ago, and then I ain't been on all day. Now the whole situation, I don't understand how it's blown out of proportion. I just want to know, did this stem off the point where we was bantering the other day with like tasering and VDMing each other just by the spray, just for banter?
Yeah, so like, one sec, my fucking mic just went weird then. But yeah, so from when that spray happened the other day, where Venice is, where you got them two sprays. Is it the one that are facing next to each other? I think it is that one. Anyways, I drove like in front of the spray just to piss about, and then I've got out, I've nudged my car and took the spray. Obviously, I think David was there. I know it was Felicity, and obviously she tasered me. I tasered her back. It was all like a little bit of a joke. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was nothing personal. And then
Yeah, I was there.
I will say, whether obviously David does want to agree, which it's up to him, because I don't know what his opinion is on me at the minute. But like I said, I was at airport, and like, if someone come up to you, which he did, whether he wants to say he didn't, and he said, next time you do that, we're gonna have to shoot you. Yeah, and that was his Frankie's exactly same words as he said. So obviously I've then, I'm not gonna sit there and have that. Do you get me? Like, don't come up to me speaking to me like that when we're meant to be allies. Do you know what I mean? And I just felt like that was a bit disrespectful. So yes, I did open off on one because of the way that I got spoken to. And then that's when David obviously opened his mouth, started getting rude. So then I got rude to him, and it just all blew up. It all did blow up. And what I don't like is that how Frankie was trying to lie and try and say it was me who told him that I was going to shoot them. The thing is, I was at the spray, and they said to me, next time it happens, they're going to have to shoot me. Like, can you see where it's gone from being a joke to then having a right? Do you know what I mean? It's weird.
No, I agree with you. It was a joke because I was there that day. And then, but what I think is the problem is Frankie wasn't there in the joke. So apparently it happens again the day after. But obviously Frankie wasn't there, so he took it seriously because he obviously of the past situation that's happened between us and Gunchester. So on his behalf, he took it seriously because he wasn't a part of the banter because he didn't know. So he wasn't aware of the banter that me and you and Felicity and Ellie was having. So I
Yeah,
think on his behalf,
which is obviously fair enough, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. The thing is with me, like, everyone just thinks that I'm a fucking dickhead, this and that. But like I said, when I was in the gang, I tried to do my part. I tried to do what I was trying to do. I was just pissed off when people weren't answering me, weren't doing what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I was adept, so I could tell people what to do, you know? And then when I got told that I wasn't allowed to tell people what to do and I was bossy, like, in my eyes, don't put me as a depth position if you don't want me to be bossy with people that are not listening. And I feel like, as well, from my point of view, like, I've got over that now anyway. I'm in like Gunchester now. I'm happy where I am. But I just feel like
you feel like it's a personal vendetta.
Even fucking, I don't want to bring it up in it, but even now, from whatever's just happened today, now me and Felicity have fell out. And we literally talked off this game and we fell out. She's blocked me just because of this game and just because of what things have been said. All because of this game. And me and her had serious conversations and we spoke this and that. And yeah, it has hurt me because we spoke off the game. Me and her have known each other way before Ghetto. We was in a few gangs with each other. Now our relationship has got fucked up because of all this shit that's happening. On the phone yesterday. I can show you what on Discord, yeah. Obviously on Snapchat I can't because she's completely took me off, but on Discord I can do. Because she rang me on Snap, and then after Snap she rang me on she rang Tanisha as well after me because I was gonna come back on the game. So she rang Tanisha as well. So I can show you both of them, but obviously it's just, like I said, I don't want it to be personal between any of us guys. Like, I don't want it to be that sort of thing. Whether David as well's got, you know, opinion on me, whatever, that's up to him. But I just want to kind of be the more of a grown-up person and just stop all this shit, whatever people's got against me. Because I know, yeah, maybe I've got a mouth. But to be fair, since I've joined Gunchester, I have actually done really good for myself. And I've been trying to keep myself out of shit. And it just seems like it's still happening.
Yeah, no, I completely get that, Ellie, man. Look, I think, you know, what turned into a joke turned into serious that shouldn't have been turned into serious in the first place, right? I think it was just banter. But obviously, like I said, Frankie wasn't a part of that. Yeah, what happened at the airport was obviously unfortunate. You know, again, Frankie didn't know the situation. I honestly think me and you, we should try and keep a true. What position are you in Gunchester?
At the minute, I'm basically I'm adept in a way.
Okay, so do you think between me and you, we can come to a conclusion or come to a truce? If you speak to your leaders, we speak to obviously ours, and we come to a truce.
I mean, obviously, yeah, I can. Obviously, it will kind of be better whether like we do like speak it out, as in not just obviously me here, like you know, properly like we are now, but get my leader when he's online. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie, it went to fucking shit at airport. Obviously, I didn't like the way that obviously I was getting patronized by Rhea and the way that she was basically saying shit to me. I don't think you two was there on that bit. I'm not sure. I don't know whether yeah, and obviously the things that she was saying to me, and then obviously Winchester was like, I'm not having that. Like, you know, it was like I couldn't get my word across, but she could get her word across. You get me? And it's like she was telling me I've been talking about her yesterday. I haven't brung this girl's name up once. Once have I brung her name up yesterday? Never. So it's kind of confusing me because I'm getting told that I'm bringing them up, this and that. I haven't said anything at all. The only time now me and Felicity fell out, yeah, I would say, no, it wasn't cool. She was telling me what was being said. And that's true. I'm not going to sit here and fucking lie. No, I'm not a liar. And yeah, and that's how I know what Reed said that I was a vulture or something like that. When I seen David standing there, he was on his own, so I went near him and I was wondering why he was on his own. And then he pulled his gun out, so I stayed round to see if he was going to shoot. That's why I stayed round. It was nothing to be like I was going to get out and shoot you. It was nothing like that. I was just generally wondering, to be fair, why you stood there on your own, because I only seen you.
I was literally in a car with someone else. We were spraying and he lagged out. So I was waiting there for him to come back from HP. Then when you pulled round the corner, I thought you were going to do the same thing you did to me a little while ago and come running up, tase me out the car. Bearing in mind, I wasn't going to bother shooting you back, Ellie, because I don't see the fucking point in it. You know what I mean? All the dramas and bullshit stemmed from ASF and Gunchester. And now somehow, all of a sudden, it's on us. You know what I mean? I don't understand where it came from. I
Because Ellie,
understand.
I'm not gonna.
Hold on,
Sorry,
let me
guys,
just
I'm
say
not
this as
gonna.
well. I just want to say, like, obviously, I understand you're pissed off. I get it. But I feel like from your side, you can tell me if I'm wrong, whatever, it's fine. Tell me I'm wrong, I don't care. But from my personal opinion, I feel like you've got some sort of vendetta against us or something, man. Because, like, I'll be honest, every single time I've seen you today, you've turned round and followed us. But you can tell me I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like to me, innit?
Do you know what it is? Because I've heard multiple things. Like when I was on the call to Felicity yesterday, she told me obviously if it's true or not, I don't know, but she told me apparently your gang was gonna make our gang ops. So I've turned around and told my gang that obviously Ghetto was apparently what Felicity turned around and told me, said that apparently we're on your last strings and that you're gonna make us ops next season or something along the lines. And then obviously, yeah, I do see you, and I don't lie. I have been getting pissed off because of the things I've been hearing, and yeah, I have every right to. Personally, bro, like if I wanted to get out and never shot you, I would have done, but I didn't want to. The reason I tased you out the car not long ago was because you were all there, and I thought you guys was going to get it, because I was just shooting you because towards you're at ops at the minute. That's why. Go on, Remy.
I think I forgot now. That's another thing as well.
No one told me I heard it like for myself. I was on FaceTime to Felicity when it happened, and she was on Tanisha's phone, which I'll show the screenshot of the timing and that. And yeah, that's what I heard. Literally heard. She called me a vulture, and she said to David and that I would have shot a car. And I know Gianna said something as well, but I can't remember what she said. No, yeah. So she was standing where you guys was, so I was on the phone to her listening to everything that was actually being said. Yeah.
Okay, one more thing as well. See that conversation about us becoming ops after the end of the season? Where did that even come from?
I don't know. That's what she told me now. I said she was like not telling me to tell anyone. Obviously, that shit I can't really hide from my gang. So obviously, I had to turn around because I'm not a snake.
100%.
I'm not a snake, and I had to tell him. Whether it's true, I don't know. But yeah, go on, David.
No, I just want to simply say it was complete bollocks. Like,
100%.
I don't know. I don't know if she's overheard someone in a conversation like about random shit. Bearing in mind, we don't know what's going on next season. We don't know who's gonna be who because we're not there yet. You know what I mean? We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like yesterday, we were good with Gunchester. Today, we're not good with Gunchester. So we do not have a clue. That is what it is. We don't know. So wherever she's got this from, they're putting fucking bullshit in her head.
But I swear to you, Ellie, this conversation never happened.
That's weird then, because obviously I can tell you now, you guys might not believe me, whatever you want, but I can pull it on anything, bro. If I had it on fucking screen record, I would have literally have sent it you guys as well. Like that's what she said. She rang me and I said, has anything been said about Gunchester or anything like that? I said, and she was like, yeah, but don't tell anyone. And then that's when she started telling me, you guys are thinking about making us ops and all that type of shit. So I went back to my gang and was like, fuck this, like I'm not having this, as I'm not a fake person. I'm not gonna sit there and allow that. You know what I mean? And not tell my gang shit. So I went back and I told them, and I think that's where they're also thinking like, hang on a minute, what the fuck's going on? So she must be chatting shit then. So she must have been stirring the pot. And that's probably why where we are now.
Yeah, facts. Understandable. You've got loyalty to Gunchester. We completely understand that. But I promise you, conversation like that about us becoming ops with Gunchester never happened. I'm a deputy. So all conversations like this, they'd have to go through me as well.
I'm also head dep. So likewise, you know what I mean? I'll be there for the conversation. It never fucking happened.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, you get me, like I at the time, could you see how I didn't know whether she was telling the truth or not? Because obviously, to me, I thought she was my friend, yeah, and I thought, she said to me she was never gonna let anything get in between us, and then she's gonna block me on everything and just cut me off. You know what I mean? For no reason.
Right. So I literally said earlier, yeah, before this even drama came out. Obviously, bearing in mind I was the first one to know that we was in some sort of drama because of apparently what we said. Obviously, I went to your GH earlier after getting killed. Bearing in mind they killed Lazzy, which is cool. He's ASF. You lot are in beef with him. He's only here to make up points. It's fine. You kill him. But then also Ellie Louise got killed, and I also got killed. So I come straight to your GH, bumped into Scouse Queen. Scouse Queen then told me what had apparently been said, and I swear to God, if you could have seen my jaw drop, you would have been like, "What the fuck? You don't even know about it?" Damn. Okay. Like it's made up.
Like Ellie, for real. If this conversation actually happened, do you really think I'd waste my time trying to sort the situation out between us? I would not be wasting my time.
No, of course.
Bearing in mind you're 500k ahead of us now. If it was all about the leaderboard, like we have been talking about this season, everything's been about the leaderboard. You think we'd give a shit now, considering how far ahead you are and how far ahead we are of Anonymous? We can't be caught and we can't catch up. You know what I mean? You think we'd give a shit? We just openly say if we had a problem, we just say, yeah, fuck Gunchester. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the case.
No, yeah, obviously I understand. It's just the fact of like, I just know what it is like when I got kicked out, it's not even that. Like, I didn't even want to anyone. Like, I didn't want it to be where I was falling out because obviously me and you, David, we've had conversations. Me and you were sound when we was in there, and I feel like ever since obviously I got kicked, everyone's just like took me as like they don't know who I am and ignored me. Or when I've tried speaking to people, I'm getting ignored. And I get okay, like certain people might have a grudge against me and whatnot, might not like me, this and that. But like I said, I did my part. I tried to do what did, and I did give up eventually. And I feel like I did do my best, and that's all I could have done. You get me? So, and I get, I got a bit mad sometimes and shit like that. Like, who won't? You know what I mean? I'm not saying it was you, like, or you three, but it was certain individuals in the gang that are not even in there now that was kicked as well. Even Sugar, yeah, he wouldn't even fucking listen, innit? And he done my fucking head in, and he was one of them as well. And when I'm not getting answered to, when I've been told I'm in charge of events and all territories and shit like that by Biggie, I'm not getting answered to, so I'm getting pissed off. You get me? Obviously, I am actually a sound person, and I am a nice and calm person, and I only get pissed off or shout and scream at people when they fucking piss me off. Like I did with Frankie. He came up to me and some verbal shit, so I went round and I fucking said what was his problem. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I think you should do next time, Ellie? If this ever happens again, I think you should instead of getting verbal as well, just come and speak to somebody else, man. Just ignore the situation. That's what a grown up, like grown person would do. And I think that's what you should do because I think a lot more people respect you in that manner. It's not about being a pussy or anything like that. I think it's just about speaking to somebody else that's got a bit of more intelligence than the person that's trying to argue with you and trying to high rate you because they know what buttons to push. They've spoke to you or around you for so long.
Yeah, literally that. But I can't believe it then. So she's chat shit and she's basically then caused all this for no reason. She's meant to have been my friend and she's fucked me off. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? And that's probably why she didn't want me to say anything because she knew that she was chatting shit.
So not only did she chat shit, right? So say for argument's sake, yeah, me and you had a conversation on the phone, Eddie, yeah, and it was about Remy, and then you go back to Remy and you say, "Oh, fucking David said this, whatever." Da 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 da. Are you not gonna defend your corner and like say, "No, it wasn't me"? If you definitely didn't say nothing, she didn't. She just logged straight out. She didn't give a shit about the whole situation. She didn't care. She said, "Oh, I'm gonna go block her now on Instagram and all this other shit, whatever app she said it was." And then that was it. And nothing else has been said about it. But I said from the start, I know for a fact it's Felicity that said something because of the 5 words that she said when she first left the gang. My loyalties lie with Ellie. And I knew from that day forward that one day she's gonna shit on us.
So is she still in it? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, she didn't say that she was gonna come here to get information. Like, no, she didn't actually say that. Obviously, so what? So she told you guys that she's blocked me. Is that so? That's what she said then. But why did she give any like?
She's blocked you because you're stirring the pot, apparently.
How am I? Yeah, she obviously. Yeah, I was thinking the same because I tried finding her because I did actually just want to, like, I did text her on TikTok because that's the one thing she didn't block me on. And I said, look, can you just explain why, that you blocked me and everything? I thought, like, our friendship won't going to get ruined. And that's what she said, like, nothing's going to come between us. And it's just mad, you know what I mean? Them people that you think that was close to you just fucks you off. And that's what pisses me off, man. It really has. It's the fact that she's not given me no explanation and she's just blocked me. Do you know what I mean?
The fact that she has. Sorry. I was just going to say, the fact that she hasn't come to you and tried to fight her corner speaks fucking volumes, innit?
100%. That's got the base wide open.
Go on, David.
And yeah, so obviously one other thing I want to just say as well. If bearing in mind, like I said earlier, I'm head dep at the moment, yeah. So if I had heard about any conversation about us kicking you out of the alliance or us not being allied with you and killing you next season, do you really think I would come to your GH and ask one of your members why the fuck I'm being killed at army event?
No, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's understandable. And to be fair, like I said, and I didn't even want to come to it where we shot you guys. Like, I've even told Gunchester myself, like, it's kind of sad that ASF and it's all come from there, and now we're like not all right with you guys because it's like it's put you in the shit, and like you guys have not really done anything wrong. And that's what I said to them. And I said, you know, I says maybe we could try and sort it, but it's just the thing is, it's like it's ASF. It's the things. There's things that I've said about ASF that you guys obviously don't know about, and this in particular, like it's not just all ASF. It's just like one in particular person from there called John Boy, and he's been very horrible to someone called Jess, which you know about from when we spoke at the airport, and David, and and I think that's where it all stems from. But you guys shouldn't really be brought into the shit, and which is, it is shit on you guys, man. It really is. And I will say as well, well done for fucking, your gangster talk. You've all been doing good, and I've even said that to them as well. You have, you know what I mean? You've all done good.
Yeah, no, we appreciate the love. Honestly, we do. It's like in our gang chat, we're saying how well Gunchester are doing. Well, when obviously we weren't beefing. We're saying, oh, look, Gunchester behind us or Gunchester's in front of us. Come on, guys, let's move it. Gunchester's doing well, but we can do as well. We can do well. We're using you as a motivational thing for everybody else. I think that's why everybody else is doing well. So, there's love going backwards and forwards. So that's why we don't want to ruin this relationship with Gunchester. But I've just got a personal message from somebody else in our gang saying that they've been shoot left, right, and center by you guys, and now Anonymous is getting
Anonymous. I
involved.
didn't know Anonymous was getting involved. Fucking hell. I didn't know they was getting involved. I mean, I shot a few of you near vehicle market, but I know obviously David I did, and I did Summer obviously. And I don't know who else was there. I think I can't remember her name now. Alice, is it or something?
Yeah, Miss Alicia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously. It's obviously because, after what happened to that airport and that Gunchester was just like fucking shoot them, this and that. So obviously that's why I did so. Obviously I feel like we do need to kind of have a proper conversation where it's more understanding, where we're not gonna get at each other. Obviously it is gonna be hard, yeah. And it is because you've got ASF and you guys are alright with ASF and we're not. Do you know what I mean? So we thought you're gonna side with ASF all the time. You know what I mean? So we thought, well, if you guys are gonna side with them, then we beef them, so we're gonna have to beef you guys, and that's how it's all being stemmed from as well.
Yeah, 100%. That's how it works in the streets. So I completely get that. But at the same time, we don't want to be brought into this drama. This is a game.
It's fucking mad. Like, even stressing me out, to be fair. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have changed it since I've been in Gunchester. Like, I've actually kept my mouth closed, man. Like, I've not even, you know what? It's weird because someone from Gunchester was like, I'm barely ever hearing me speak. Literally, like, I'm so quiet. I've just calmed myself down. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm on the game for my sake and because I like being on it. Obviously, don't get me wrong. I was obviously upset from being kicked and stuff, and it did get to me. Obviously, I'm not bothered no more. I just feel like obviously, it is what it is, and individuals from the gang, I don't have a problem with you guys, and I never will. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's game, man. It's just in a game. Like, I'm never gonna have that problem with you in real life. Do you get me?
Yeah, 100%. It's like business is business, personal is personal. But in this game, it's personal, personal, streets is streets.
Yeah, it's like this fucking games with fucking everyone's fucking saying mad shit, man. I've heard mad shit. Fucking ASF fucking telling Gunchester that fucking they're gonna meet him in real life and all that. It's just fucked up, bro. I don't understand. I really don't.
Yeah, but some of them know each other in real life, that's why. So beef actually stems from outside this game into real life.
Oh shit. Fuck it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So something that happened, and it's not even on this server. The beef didn't even happen on this server. The beef happened on the other server, but then brought into this one.
Yeah, because you know that job boy, he's been free camming fucking Jess, yeah, and being like creepy and shit, and like saying nasty shit to her. I don't know what nasty shit, but all I've heard is he's been free camming her, trying to get all the information and saying some mad shit. They've got screenshots as well. But obviously only the leaders got them. They've not actually directly been put into the chat, from what I know anyway, because obviously I'm not long, let's be real, I've not really been in Gunchester long, so I think it's been happening for a while. So they might have sent it in, but it might have been even further up the chat. But he's the main problem in it. Is fucking being is weird, man.
Yeah, again, that's not in our control, is it? Not anyone in this room, it's not in our control. That's why we just want them to battle it out and just keep us out of it. Because we're not stalking women. We're not getting bad reputation. We just want to
No,
play the
yeah.
game.
Yeah, but obviously, like I said, in it, obviously you two, like, honestly, I'm never gonna have an issue with you two. Like, you know what I mean? I respect you guys actually having a conversation. Some people don't like, I don't want to sit and talk behind their back, but really, it's like every time I'm not being funny, but everything's targeting on me all the time. Like today at the airport, it was constantly like, oh, I've done this. She was trying to get me kicked out of Gunchester, and then she was, the things she was saying, and then she was like, "Oh, we're gonna end up having a domestics in a minute. I'm gonna go fucking mad, this and that." And I just sat there and laughed, like, I don't know why. She's just getting, I don't know, man. Obviously, me and her had an argument and shit, and I called her mad shit, yeah, because she fucking not gonna sit there and call fucking me shit neither. And she acts like today she was saying, "Oh, she don't say shit behind people's backs," and she does, bro. Because I've sat there, bro, and I've heard it on the call what she said about me, and that's no fucking lie. Like that bit, I actually heard for myself. When Felicity was standing there near the cars where our gang house is, where them houses are, she was on the call to me then, and I heard because she was on the call to me on her
Wait. Was
laptop.
this yesterday?
Was this yesterday?
Yeah, she was on the call to me on her laptop and she was on the game on her phone. That's how I heard.
This was late at night as well, wasn't it?
2 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we do. And I'ma send you the bloody proof as well. So she's not gonna sit there and try and make me look like the bad person. I mean, she's just fucking snaked me, innit? I thought she was my friend. She's fucked me off. And you know what? I'm a fucking, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say shit that she said. And that's the truth. And that's why I've come forward and told you that's how I know everything. Because I was on the call to her.
Ellie, I don't even blame you for telling your crew what's going on. You know, I respect that because then that shows loyalty. What I blame at the moment is Felicity, not you.
Trust me, and then now you know. Yeah, well, like I said, man, now you know my loyalties, man, and I've never lied from day dot. Even when I've been in the gang, I've never lied. I'm not a fucking liar. Like I hate liars, and I fucking hate them. Can't stand liars. And you know what? You know, fucking me hearing this shit that she's saying that, oh, she hasn't spoke to me for 2 weeks, bro. That's proper fucking pissed me off because a friend I thought that was my friend is fucking snaked me as well. And you know what, bro? I couldn't give a fuck now, man. She don't even unblock me. I can't even lie. She's probably upset herself. She probably think, fuck now, I've blocked Ellie. She's probably upset herself. That's why she's probably not on as well. Yeah, well, it's just proved the point, anyways, and it like she's blocked me obviously because she knows she's lying, and she didn't want to answer you. And I've been seeing if she's been online today as well. I've even seen she's not been on, and I would say she's always on, and that just shows, man. It, you know what, people, I'm not gonna fucking trust no one these days, bro. I swear to fucking God. Yeah, right. What I'm gonna do? Have I still got you on Discord? If you could drop me a quick message so it's easier, I will screenshot what when she called me, and then obviously I'll send it straight to you now. And then obviously if you're still here, I'll log back on and yeah.
No, I've got the screenshot. So
in fact, if you go now, if you got Tanisha on Discord.
I'm on the One State Discord. You can look at me on there. It's at Remy, or you can do Summer. It's up to you. Because I've actually forgot my Discord name.
So what's
It's do you know what?